The Tailor is the movie I'm reviewing, and this movie can be found on Nolly Family TV. A quick recap of this movie talks about a young lady who wants to succeed in this life using her fashion skills that she got. Now, she was looking for a place. She later on got scammed by renting an apartment for her fashion house. Then this young guy comes in and say, "Oh, ma, this house where you pay for, and my house." So what now happens to her money, and what now happens to the guy who now claims this is his house? So the interaction now begins. So guys, this is what you're going to see whilst watching this movie. What I like about this movie, let's start with the cast and acting performances actually in this movie. Let's start with Bryan. Bryan's acting was a very funny one for me. I like it. I enjoyed what he did in this movie. I also enjoyed the fact that he was a little bit comical. This is the first time I'm seeing him at like a comic relief, since where he was pretending that he has money, since where he was stealing, since where he was, acting like a rat basically in his own house. It was really funny. Like, he was actually comical, so I really like that a lot. Then also all the sneaking scenes he was doing in the house, they were so fun to watch him do all those sneaking moves. So yeah, I really like his acting in this movie. Another thing I like is Ebube's friend. I don't know her name, but yeah, I really enjoyed her character so much. She was very intentional in her character, holding on to every word from Ebube, and of course also Bryan in the movie. I really love that she was a good friend. Her character was well put together actually, and she brought that to life beautifully as well. Next thing that I like about this movie is the time. Ooh, guys, this movie is not 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 28 minutes. So you can just imagine. And it was a very beautiful storyline as well. So the time used was really good. That brings me to the storyline of this movie. Maybe I didn't give a good recap of it, but trust me, the storyline is really interesting. Watching it, I did not regret watching this movie. I thought it was a beautiful story being told. So I really enjoyed the storyline as well. So yeah, those are the things I like about this movie. What I do not like about this movie, let me start with cinematography of this movie. Nolly Family TV, they produce good movies with good cinematography. I've seen that a lot on their channel, but of late, their recent movies comes with terrible cinematography. I don't know why some of these channels on YouTube, their production, their quality of movies are dropping. I don't know what's happening, whether they are downgrading their staff. I don't know what exactly is going on. Please, we are supposed to be upgrading, improving the quality of YouTube movies, not downgrading them and giving us poor quality presentation or cinematography kind of movies for us. Please do better. Cinematography for this movie was terrible. There was this brownish, darkish color scheme that was going on, and I was like, why was that the case? This movie storyline deserves sharp quality, picture quality actually for it, and I didn't see that. I did not see that at all. It was bad. Most of the daylight shots, the color scheme was boring, and that did not do justice to the story and the acting of Ebube and of course Bryan. That was bad. And this brings me to costume department. Costume, I'll talk about Ebube's costume. I mean, she's in the house, so she's always working from home. Her fashion store is in the house, so house costume was okay. I'm talking about when she's going out with her friend, and after sewing, she wants to wear the outfit to advertise. A fashion goddess, a stylist, someone who is #1 fashion tailor, whatever. Is this the best she can give us? Is that a style she can sew for herself? bodycon dress, that is what she can sew. Really, really, you people, you couldn't give us a very beautiful recent Akara, something she has designed for her? Really, really, you guys. And then we talk about the police officers that came to arrest somebody in the movie. Look at the police officers uniform. Really, you guys, really. And then we talk about, Bryan himself. He's always in the house, so obviously he's going to have simple house outfit. But the shirts he was wearing, some of them were not it. And then talking about the shorts, not it at all. So costume was terrible for this movie. On the same costume again, I want to talk about looking the part. Ebube did not look like somebody who is a fashion designer, a tailor. She did not look the part. All her outfits were given 0, like a housemaid. Like I said before, all the outfits she was wearing out, outing dresses, were not speaking fashion, tailor. God, there's nothing. Like, they were just terrible outfit, costume for her. Then the police officers also did not look the part. The only person that was quite okay with her costume was Ebube's friend. She was looking really good. Every other person in this movie was looking terrible. Costume department, 0. Lastly, I want to talk about the size of this movie. One terrible, worst size I've seen so far on Nolly Family TV. I know they are used to giving us terrible size like this, like all the time. If you watch their movie size is small, and you question why they are taking that route. I keep asking whether they are going to sleep at the blank spaces that they left behind. I don't understand why they decide not to use the full brim of 16.9 for their movies. Nolly Family TV, if you ever watch this review, please change the size of your movie that you post on your channel. It's terrible. It's too tiny. It makes the characters in your movies tiny. Somebody with eye problem will not enjoy your movies. Just use the correct size, please. It takes how many seconds? Less than 1 minute for you to just take this correction. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, those are the things I do not like about this movie. And on that note, I'll give this movie a 2/10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next movie review.